our concept of design is very different because of our cultures. In India, design is a foreign word. Design is very much part of life, you know. It used to be even abroad, because in the villages there is fantastic design without even being aware of design. Design is something which happens through natural adaptation. It's like Darwinian. Yeah. It evolves, you know, with your needs.
Absolutely.
So in the villages where the traditions and the living culture is there is no designer. There are craftspeople who use knowledge, you know.
Yeah.
So my intention is not about going, because they're already with the masses.
Right.
They don't need.
It's the other way.
Yeah, it's not even the other way around. To make sure it doesn't go away, it doesn't become the Western way.
Yes.
I would play my role to make sure, or not make sure, but help that person who already has design doesn't think that he has nothing. He doesn't value it.
Yes.
And he moves to a Western tradition. That is
Which
really.
has happened already.
It's happening at a very fast rate. Urbanization means loss of design. Since last 3-4 years, 5 years, we are doing well. And I need to find what else to do.
Yeah,
Move on. And that's when I thought that the hotel can only be so big. You can't keep building more hotels, and nor do I want to. I want to just stick to that. But how do I make it keep growing? And that's when I thought that maybe it can be through crafts and products, which can then go anywhere. And then there was a good marriage between inviting people because the hotel was there, and working with the craftsmen in that time, and select only crafts which were around us, around the hotel. So first thing we started was to go and document as many crafts as we could around the house, close by. And we've done that to a certain degree. There are still few crafts which aren't included in that document, but that's just a detail. And we started off with an experiment 2.5 years ago, when we invited some British artists, and they worked with these craftspeople, and it worked quite well. It was pleasurable and interesting for both. And at the crux of this is not economics alone. So I always tell people, designers, what's the deal? You know, when that comes, the question is that look, it's slightly open-ended. This is what you will get out of it, is what I try and specify. I don't know what I will get out of it, but you will get the opportunity to come to India. Even though you may pay for your ticket, you come here and you are looked after, which is a big part, because the Westerner is lost otherwise. You know, the culture is different, people are different, they don't know how to deal with things, they don't know where to go, logistics, etc., etc. So all that is taken care of. You are introduced to different craft forms. It's a great education, exposure. You learn from them if you really spend time with them. And then you think of something to do which will benefit you, but involve the craftsperson, and therefore benefit the craftsperson. But I'm not taking away the you from it, you know, because that will be a driver perhaps for most people. And so if you find something that you like, that you find you can use, which is unique, which you will, because there is such a vast palette. If you find something, then use that, and use that craft and make it here, and we will help you. When you make something and make Ahmedabad the base for whatever you make, it will give employment to that person. It will give you a unique product. You would have you'll have a great time here, because we'll look after you in terms of comforts and meeting people and all that. And the craftsman will have a great time, because he'll be introduced to new ideas and he'll get a respect which he doesn't get on the road. We'll have a great time because we'll have this fusion and something coming up, and all of us will be happy. Now how much money we'll make, I don't know. But for the money part of it, one thing is clear, that I do have I have
It's not the main issue.
no, it is, sustainability is the issue.
Yes.
And sustainability can happen only if the product sells. It cannot. It's not a charity. It's no, it's not a charitable foundation which is doing this and handing out money. So therefore, I create a little bit of a brief that let's do something which is design rather than art, which can go to markets and it will be accepted by the markets. So therefore, I try and work with designers who already have some distribution, who already have some. They're selling certain products through certain shops, etc. So that whatever they make here, they can immediately order and supply to these shops, and the business starts going from day one. And what happens is that the designer is himself the salesperson or the selling marketing person. So we don't have to look for a third partner. We ourselves will sell it, but our distribution is still very small. So slowly over the years that will also grow, and we'll be able to feed products into our distribution. But till then, we would like your distribution. So it's a partnership, a three-way partnership.
Yeah.
So MG is really just that, that there is everything which is a balance, I like to think, between the old and the new, and you like both. You don't want to give up. So the whole city can be like that. And I would like that in the next few years, through efforts like mine, Ahmedabad can become like a World Heritage City.